Hi, very good evening to all of you. Today we are going to see a particular question. This is also an opinion question. Most employers nowadays put increasing emphasis on social skills. Some people believe that social skills are important in addition to good qualification for job success. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So we have two sentences which are given just before the question. The first sentence is a statement which is a fact. So I'll underline that thing. So this particular sentence is a statement, and that is a factual information. This factual information states that 90% of the employers nowadays give an increasing importance or emphasis on social skills like communication, interacting, coordination, problem solving, conflict management, all these things. Some people believe that social skills are important in addition to good qualification for job success. So this is the second particular sentence here. It is dealing with the importance of social skills in addition to good qualification. They tell that good qualification is necessary for a successful job. But you need to add something to that in order to be called as a successful employee. You need to add social skills along with good qualification. And do you agree with this particular statement? Now, I have two statement parts. The first statement is a factual information. The second is an opinion which is given by somebody. Now they're asking your opinion, your own stand. What is your stand in this particular thing? In order, it's argued that in order to become successful in today's job market, some social skills are essential even if a person has good qualification. So even if a person has good qualification, some social skills are essential in order to become successful in today's job market. We need some social skills. Even though you have some of the good qualifications, you have professional qualifications, it's necessary for a person to have some social skills. In a stage of increased competition, I too think in a much similar way. So I'm not telling that I'm thinking exactly the same what these people are thinking, but instead I'm telling that I think in a much similar way, in a very comfortable and a very similar way. It means that I'm not agreeing to the statement which is given by this some people exactly as it is, but mostly a very similar way I agree. My agreement is not that much complete. I do have some exceptions. So that's what I said. I nearly agree, not completely. That means I do have some sorts of exceptions to show. Now, this is what we have seen in the introduction. And when we go ahead with the first particular paragraph, the reason, it's because the change in employer witnessed. The pattern, the attitude of the employer has changed over the time. Now the needs and attitudes of the employer has changed tremendously when compared to the past. They were looking at professional qualifications those days, and right now they are looking at something else. They're looking at the ability, they're looking at the social skills. Example is given there. Because the job sector today is very, very complex and competitive. We need, the employer need someone who can be, that with the help of social skills, he can do something to the employer. The employee should do something to the employee. That he needs to increase his profit, his business. So he needs the help of a person who has the ability to use his social skills at the right time. They are telling about the sale of a car. So even though we have difficulty in selling a car which is of superior standards. However, it's difficult for a person to sell it. But if an employer has an employee who have necessary communication skills or problem solving skills, he can do it easily. When we go ahead with the second particular thing, the second reason, so you can see that second reason. The first and the foremost reason, you can see the connecting there. The connection is there, the first paragraph and the second paragraph. It's because of the rationality. We have a bunch of well-qualified employees. Even though we have that thing, if a person who has the right approach towards work and problem solving skills would be exceptional in the group, so that person will become outstanding in the group. You have a lot of employees there, qualified, experienced, but this person is exceptional, this person is successful. Example is given. A doctor who consults his patient with much empathy would become established in his profession faster when compared to many of his colleagues who have much higher qualifications. You may know that they can perform better. Now, I have to admit that there are professions in which social skills have least importance. We have social skills of least importance. Now, there are professions where an employee needs utmost concentration and expertise knowledge, like diamond cutting and designing. There too, but I believe here too it would be better he had at least one social skill. An employee can do these things without social skills. But it would have been better if he would have learned at least one particular social skill. To conclude, it's clear that the success of an employee does not rely on his qualifications, but also on social skills he acquires. Despite some exceptions, I agree that the success of an employee does not rely solely on his qualification. It is on social skills also. I hope you must have understood this thing. Thank you.